Hello and welcome to another episode of the Farr Show where I am Damien Farr, and tonight we're talking about Space Jam. That's why I'm wearing the kind of just do it shirt. I don't actually own any Jordan gear, so it would make sense to own Jordan gear, but I don't. So before we start about Space Jam, I wanted to show off the card from the last episode for Smash Brothers Ultimate. I think it's pretty sweet. It looks pretty sweet. The orange. The reason I went with the orange instead of the white or the black, because the black wouldn't have worked for the circle I already had drawn. But really, the orange is what the fire looked like, kind of from the reveal trailer for the new Smash, so I'm like, that makes sense. And then, before I forget here, the Far Off Show, and it's all in green because that's the Space Jam logo colors, with the little O being the circle for the Looney Tunes, excuse me. So why are we talking about Space Jam? Well, the NBA Finals is going on here. It started last night here, Thursday. So, let's talk about, well, Space Jam, one of the better movies of the 90s here. One of my favorite movies growing up, actually. I have almost all the McDonald's toys. I'll show a photo of them there. So, it features Michael Jordan and the Looney Tunes. So, pretty much the plot is Michael Jordan retires to go to baseball because that was his father's wish for him to play baseball. So, pretty much what happens is Mr. Swackhammer wants to capture the Looney Tunes. So his idea to capture the Looney Tunes is, why not steal the power of the NBA players, or their talents, excuse me, to really, well, beat the Looney Tunes at basketball to take the Looney Tunes. It's definitely a weird concept, but I like it. At the same time, it's weird, really weird. It gets weirder only as it goes on, if I'm being honest. So they want to steal the talent of the NBA players. So MJ's golfing with Bill Murray, of all people. I don't see those two being friends at all, but I like it. Bill Murray's always good. And then he is sucked into the Looney Tunes world via the hole where the golf ball goes on the green. Definitely an odd idea, but I like it once again. Once again, weird concept, but good. So pretty much he's training, or pretty much he gets sucked into their training facility, and he's kind of hesitant. And then he gets to meet the monsters, which are the bad guys, the talent, or there's 5 guys that were turned into big giant guys who now have the talents of like Charles Barkley, Magic Johnson. There's the list over there because I don't actually remember. So, it gets those, and it's a bad facility, but they turn him into a basketball, so he's willing to help the Looney Tunes because they turned Michael Jordan into a basketball. I wish I could make this up. So, it's a bad facility, so they spit and Taz goes ape shit. Which is great. And then it's suddenly a new facility. So then Lola Bunny crashes in here, and plays Bugs in a one-on-one here, which ends up badly because they figure out she is the second best player behind Jordan. And she's the hottest bunny around. We don't condone bestiality at the Far Off Show. But if she was a woman, she'd probably look like Alexander Daddario. There's another photo of Alexander Daddario. So, after this all happens, MJ's willing to help him. But the goal is they gotta get his gear. So Bugs and Daffy go to his house, and they meet his children by accident, which they weren't supposed to. But it works. Then the game finally happens. This is where it gets pretty good. So the first half, they are terrible. Like, utterly terrible. Then, halftime, Michael Jordan gives him his secret stuff, which is a water bottle labeled secret stuff. And it just turns out to be water. And he tells him later on, you had it in you all the time. And MJ wins with his signature tongue dunk, which is a great idea. I like the idea that he wins with that. And then the NBA players get their talent back. So, really, I think this is one of the better movies of the 90s here. Personally, I love it. It's definitely different. It's pretty much an improvement of Who Framed Roger Rabbit in my mind, but with basketball. I love basketball, so really, with the NBA Finals, I thought it would be a perfect time to talk about it. And stay tuned when we talk about whatever that is. So, what did you think of Space Jam? Tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and have a far off night.